Hey history friends, my name's Lindsay and we're doing 18th century cooking in your modern kitchen. And today we are doing a recipe from 1745 that comes to us from Hannah Glass's cookbook called Cheshire pork pie. Now in a previous episode I taught you how to make a short paste, which is just kind of like a general pie crust. And you're gonna need 2 of those for this recipe, and you can see I already have my pie dish here lined with 1. So next what we're gonna do is, I have a pork tenderloin that I've sliced, and we're gonna go ahead and do a layer of the pork tenderloin in the bottom, and then it's gonna be a layer of apples, and then another layer of pork tenderloin. Okay, so I'm gonna get my pork in here. And we're gonna season with salt and pepper. Okay, and then my apples. So this is 2 apples that I have sliced, and I had them just sitting in some water so they wouldn't turn brown here. And I used a Honeycrisp apple. You want, a little bit of a firmer apple for this. Red Delicious are not good for baking. They just totally turn to like applesauce. So a Honeycrisp or some type of a Granny Smith or something, like a firmer apple is really what you're looking for here. Go ahead, get my apples in there. These of course are peeled and cored, and then I sliced them a little bit thinner. So there are my apples, and then on top of the apple layer we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of sugar. Okay. Alright, my other layer of pork, and once I get my second layer of pork on here, we're going to pour in a pint of white wine, and half a pint, I'm sorry, and these little shorties that you can get at the liquor store work great for this. So I'm going to pour in that. If you had a bigger pie, you may need a little more, but that's going to be good for us. And then we're going to dot this with butter. I have about half a stick of butter here. Just gonna dot, dot, dot. And then roll on my top crust. Just like that. So gonna cut around the edges, gonna crimp it, and then put an egg wash on top. Top is on, I've cut a couple slits for steam, and put an egg wash on top, and into the oven it goes. Alright, our Cheshire pork pie is done. You can see tender layers of pork and apples. It's really good. The crust is on point. Give it a try.